I am an avid cyclist. My kids are 31 and 32, so I actually taught a bicycle safety class for them in their kindergarten and used the playground to teach them not only the rules of the roads, but how to safely ride your bicycle. The reason I was like that is because I rode multiple century rides. I rode across the state of Arizona, southern France, into Italy and into Switzerland. I actually biked over a couple of passes in the Alps in Switzerland. I really enjoyed it. It was healthy. It was a great lifestyle, kept me fit. And I really wanted to make bicycling safe for the kids that chose to go ahead and ride bicycles. I see there's a lot of traffic. We have narrow roads, we have narrow sidewalks, so e-bike education is very important. I very much stress wearing a helmet. I have worn a helmet, I would have to say, every single bike ride I've ever done, and I've only needed it once in 40 years. And if I didn't have it, I wouldn't be sitting here today talking with you. So the importance of wearing a helmet, of properly strapping it, the importance of knowing where you can ride on the road, to stop at stop signs and stoplights, to be seen in the rearview mirror of drivers and those around you, can literally save your life. And that's what I want. Now, are e-bikes the absolute best solution? I'll go back to a story. Just recently, I would say, last year, I get up early and I go down. I either bicycle on the bike path or I run on the beach, or when the water's warm enough, I swim in the ocean. But I was down there, the surf PE class was down there. And on the bike racks were probably a corresponding number of e-bikes to the number of students in that class. So these kids were able to make their way down to the pier and to go back. Now, in the days when my kids were taking surf PE, you would have seen a line of SUVs going down to the beach. Some of them would stay, or the other ones went back home and then came back after the class and then took them to school. These kids were self-sufficient. It took vehicles off the road. They can free up parking spaces. So that's the lesson of e-bikes. It gives those students independence, but with that, we have to teach the responsibility. I would just really give parents this advice, is just really think long and hard before you go out and get your child an e-bike. Think of it more as a motorcycle than a regular bicycle. That requires a lot more responsibility. It puts them on the roads, and they have to be very, very careful. And I've gone around as part of our e-bike safety program to all the bicycle shops in the South Bay, gave them our materials, the pamphlet for Rules of the Road and e-bike safety, encouraged them to really teach families to whom they were selling e-bikes, and they made a commitment to do that. So all of us working together, the police department, the school resource officers, those are our MBPD officers that are on the schools, playgrounds and buildings all the time. Everywhere the child goes, there should be that reinforcement and encouragement. We're all willing to talk about what we've seen that we didn't like. Be sure it's up to you to tell them what you did like and compliment them. So we are known for our fine dining here in Manhattan Beach, and it took many years, decades, I would say. So let's go back to when I came here. There was maybe a couple of fine dining choices and options here in Manhattan Beach. We would also go to Hermosa and sometimes Redondo as well. But that just continually changed and it evolved. I'm pleased that it's grown the way it has. It's put Manhattan Beach on the map. Nothing gives me more pride than when I'm traveling and all I have to do is say Manhattan Beach. They say we love Manhattan Beach. My most surprising lesson of being mayor is when the occasion comes and people, either say, "Oh, you're the mayor," or I say, "Yeah, I'm the mayor here in Manhattan Beach." "Oh, you're the mayor?" I mean, they are so pleased and so thrilled to meet the mayor. And inside I'm going, wait a minute, I've been a council member for 3 years. I would tell you I'm a council member, but there's just something about mayor that makes it extra special. I enjoy meeting people, as is pretty well known here, and it just gives me a big thrill to meet people, to thank them for coming to Manhattan Beach, to thank you as residents here in Manhattan Beach.